And welcome to Starcraft, and today what I will be doing is I'll be showing you one of my matches. And what is going to be happening is I'll be showing you, I'm going to start a series where I will be showing you matches that I played, some that I've lost, and some that I've won. Uh, I'm not going to make this a spoiler, I will not tell you. And I'm versing Protoss, which is, I'm going to say it's my worst matchup. Versus Terran so far is my best, but it's a difficult game. So this is my turn. This is my enemy, the chosen one. This is me, the Zerg, and so far everything's the same. I'm making 3 drones at once, so obviously I should have a supply lead. That's no, except he can chrono boost, so he can get him out quicker. Let me turn on my volume a bit. There you go. And then now let me go back just a little bit so you can see this. This is 27 minutes long, so I'm times doing it. He tries to, and I am a platinum player, and this is my first platinum game after I got promoted. He tries to block it off, and I was actually really lucky for this. I got it and stole it. Now, I knew he would cannon rush me after I saw his forge fast. Like, if you see, I saw that he was expanding, so he started doing that. So, I saw it coming. He should have canceled it. I don't understand why he did, or why he didn't. And so far, his spending's law and tech. I'm law of technology. Yeah. He's already got his Nexus down. I see that. Put my Overlord there. And what I think, because let me see. I know he's expanding, so I'm pretty much good on all that. So I've seen pretty much all I need to see. There's nothing really right now that is that important. So I've got my queens out, and I've got speed researched. It is a bit late. I always have problems with getting it too late. And I am at a small supply lead, but that's because I need an Overlord out. That's also another problem I have is Overlords. Now let's see if I can see it. Yes, I can. Okay. And he cannot see that Overlord. That's good. Okay, so I should be expanding within the next, because there's a big wave of drones, I should be expanding around 40 supply, I would say. I need to catch up before anything else happens. Now, he's playing it pretty casual, and here's his Stargates. Now, let's see if I see that. I do not see that. Okay, I do not know. Now, I do have a Baneling Nest underway. Now, this is a build I like to do a lot, where I get a really quick lair, and then I go into a Spire, Baneling Nest, Ling. Now, you guys will probably like this. Now, I do eventually see it, and I believe it's this Overlord that sees it. You guys will like this game just because it's kind of whacked, and I still haven't expanded, and I think because look at my minerals, I should have expanded already. It's so hard to think in game what to do right. So he continues Void Rays and Nyx, and I still don't see this, but let's see. He doesn't. Wow, he just started Warp Gate. He just started. He does not know I have and now this is where I saw the Phoenix, so I knew that he was up to some tricky business. Now this is where I see it, and I see double gate. You can see the Void Rays there. I saw that quite a bit, so I started placing down spores. That one Phoenix won't do anything, it's just a scout. But I've got my mutas out, and I've expanded. My hotkeys are great, and I should be using more hotkeys right now. I've got 2, and that's also a problem I have. Excuse me. And yeah, So I have my overlords here. I should... Is there anything else? He gets a lot of gateways, but he's really focusing on this void ray stuff. You can see he's upgrading his units, and I haven't started any upgrade. Really, I should have. I really should have. I think he should have spent these minerals on an expansion or lots of zealots. He could have got charge lots, and I think that would have worked really well too. Against the lings, and he could just drop them here. Like, that's a good dropping point and stuff. And so I rallied my overlords and got... I should have them all rallied there. There I go. And he should... Okay, and I have an overlord here to see when he expands. Now, he expands here. I do not know why. And my creep spread, I have to say, pretty good. My creep spread is doing quite well. I should have hotkeyed these queens, but that is okay. He has got... Oh, excuse me. 2 attack on it and 1 attack on his ground. I have got nothing, but I have got... Let's see. Here, let me see. I've got 30 mutas. And I'm just going to slow this down because this is an interesting part. And, yes. I don't remember how to hide the UI. But that's okay. So, let's see. Now, just remember, look at this point. If we pause it, he's got cannons. He's heavily protected this base. I have not... That's weird. It says, it shows on my mini-map, the, oh, maybe I saw it when it just started. Wow, that's really weird. I've got my attack on the way, and that's still not enough. He knows of, he doesn't, he's pretty much seen everything except for the Baneling Nest. He knows I've expanded. He doesn't know I expanded there, but, and he doesn't know my creep spread, but that's not important. I know of pretty much everything in his base, even his mothership core. And the funny thing is, I don't think I ever actually remembered to look at that, which is funny. I believe he starts his mothership on this one. And so what happens is, I'm at 176, he's at 120. I have 74 drones, which is a good count, I think, pretty good. 29 larvae. Baneling cocoons, I have 11 on the way with 13 already. He has 50. My income, almost double. That's really good. He has 6 nicks, which are the answer to mutas, and mutas are the answer to void rays. So let's watch what happens. So I really want to engage here. I think banelings are a priority. I do not know he has so much air. I'm actually really lucky I made so many mutas. And I should have drawn away after my banelings did the damage, because look, he has 2 with a mothership on the way and armor. But since mutas are the answer to void rays, this battle came really close. And I know this, I never understand. Like, I think it's just normal because it looks the same, but I now notice that there's this beam that happens. Now you can see I have 10 mutas on the way, and I should be spending a lot more on zerglings. Let's see how much larvae I have. I have 16 larvae, so I could have been spending that on zerglings. And I do have all of them hotkeyed up. And this is where it gets close, because his mothership is almost done. He's dumped almost every chrono boost into it, and his armor upgrade is done. He should have got more stargates, I think. I think that's really important. I really need to continue upgrading. I should have moved drones from here to here, and which I've already done, and got gas, and also expanded here. Because right now, gas is my only priority. This baneling is a baller baneling, yes. And this is where he adds on 2 stargates, and there's his mothership. the laggiest thing in the game. And I'm glad they're taking him out. Huh, all you toss players. And he's got 1-2 upgrades with the 3 on the way. I've got 1 and 1-1. I should pretty much what I should be doing right now is using all the larvae I got and spending on continuous mutas. Because I actually, let's see if I know about the mothership. I saw that. And what I do is I counter, and let's see, I know he has a mothership. By now, I know he has a mothership. I should be making overseers as soon as possible, and what I do is, I want to see what I get. I get the Templar Archives. Now, is that important? I could have got that. I know that. I could have got that because the mothership's right there. I could have got this instead. Really, I don't know if it was better to get it. This one or this. Really, the Templar Archives I think was more worth it just because right now I'm so in head that even if I destroyed the mothership, I would still have a mothership to worry about. I mean the mothership fleet beacon. He still hasn't expanded. Now, I really didn't know if this guy was good or not. He is good on my level, I would say. Like, it was a very close game. And I'm actually, this is, I think, the first time I ever won a game when I got promoted. The first game I won. And you can see my gas income is 960 a minute. And I should be expanding here because this is almost mined out. This is actually just getting started. He's got way too much stuff here. Now, I've got 28 mutas, almost the same amount. And I should speed this up, I'm sorry. 88. 88. See, that's almost double. Almost double. I have another spire for upgrades. Now I've got the 1-1. He just finished his 3-3. He just finished his 3-3. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. Because what I've done is I just, because of that... Now, this is my APM. I'm not the highest APM player. Okay, now this is what happens. I know he has a mothership. I know he has Void Race. I know he has really high upgrades, and yet I haven't spent this gas on more upgrades. Now, okay, hold on. I know he just expanded because I saw this. You can see, I clearly see all this. I see that his cannons haven't finished and he has them on 1 pylon. I easily could have sniped the pylon. I think that was important. But what happened was, I know his army is there and it's mostly air. So I mainly focus on air. All I do is do a run by and I get this Nexus. He gets his second armor upgrade. And you'll see that he starts moving, and then I do a really smart thing. I use my 39 mutas to go down here, and I was actually aiming to snipe the mothership, but I thought it was fine, and I still haven't started my upgrade, which is still really bad. He should be spending his money more. My spendings have been a lot on my army. Like, if you look at the lost, I've lost about 4,000 more, but because of my income is a lot higher. But the thing is that they're all mining here, which I should transfer them. Okay, now this is what happens. I have 10 mules on the way. I am maxed. He is at 134. His upgrades are 3-1-3. Mine are 1-1. So these Void Rays should tear apart my mutas. But if you look at the help and you look at muta, they are really good against Void Rays. And that is just a fact. So, and Void Rays are really bad against mutas, exactly. And I still haven't started. So what I used to do is attack. Now I know I shouldn't engage it because he could easily vortex it. And that was probably my own main concern, because if he vortexed my army, I'd be screwed. So what I did is my only objective, and I really shouldn't have clumped them up like this. That was that could have been the death of this whole thing. And He's only got 3 stalkers. I should have got more mutas. So look at that. So what I do is I go around because I know his army is here. His mothership's back here. Now this is where I thought he would vortex because of that, but you would see I almost one-shot it. And then this is where it starts to play out, and you'll see it's almost over. And this is where it gets really close, because these 1-3 Void Rays are amazing. You'll see that I have 20, 19, he has 7, 6, he has, and they are tearing apart my mutas, even though mutas are the counter. But I win this barely. I really do. And he still has 6 Void Rays already. He accidentally rallied these ones over there, and I still got. Look how much damage these do. Let's see, with the attack speed upgrade, 0.7. So they're doing lots of damage. So he loses these Void Rays right now, which is a pretty big loss. Now he's got these High Templars up, and I've got 50 supply lead. I need to be turning this into gas. Should have expanded here. Pretty much what I should have done is expanded a lot. Now, I know this wasn't really worth it, but getting those Archons was so big. Because, look, I've still lost more. But you will see in the next little bit, because I am about... What's really important to know is, Now, one second. I actually don't know this. Was the counter to Archon? It's Ultra. Wow. Archon is just, Archons are really good against pretty much any Zerg unit because they do, if you look at them, they do plus 39 versus biological. 39. But the range is 3, while Muta's range is 3. And Zergling's range is 1. Melee, yeah, so. And they have 6, 7 versus air, 5, 8. Yeah, okay. And you'll see my... And I should have been spending a lot more on upgrades. I don't know why I didn't. That would have made this game a lot more easier for me if I spent on upgrades. And you see I have all that money. Should have spent it. Now, you can see his income is 1,000. His spending's probably really good. My army, I spent a lot on my army. Wait 1 second. Did he just shoot his own? And you can tell I kind of... Now, 1 second. Okay, so... And... I want to see if he accidentally shot his... Oh, never mind. Those are there. I thought he shot his own probes. Now I'm morphing in all these banelings. My gas is still very low, which is really good. I'm glad that my spendings on gas was really low. But you see now I have 11 banelings. I think that what I should have done, because you can see if I just morphed all these into banelings using my 400 gas, or at least as much as I could get. And now I do have the... No, this... Okay. I did not know that I was attacking 10 seconds before these upgrades finished. I did not know that. I actually did not know that. And if I did, I would have attacked a second later. And what happens is I pretty much annihilate this army, I think. Yeah, I do. And that, I think that proves the point that decision making in this game is very high. And you can see he left the game. And it was a GG to him. GG, my friend, the chosen one. And, okay, so the end result is I won. What I could have done better, and I'll probably do this after each thing just because. Should have got more upgrades. You can easily see that I can afford them. Wow, that'd be like 0.5. yeah, I should have got more upgrades. Shouldn't have really focused on upgrades on these Zerglings, even though it was proved to be very good. My income, I should have expanded more so that it would pressure him into attacking early or try to attack. Because if I expand a lot, I'll make him come to me, even though I know I have the army supply. And so what happened? I think I just played the game really well. I was lucky that to win this on my first try. He shouldn't have kept making void rays once he saw lots of mutas. I think he should have started making tons of phoenixes, and then what I would have done is I would have gotten festers, and yeah. And also, oh, you know, I should have done is I should have got Neuroparasite and Neuroparasite the mothership, and then Vortex his own army. That'd be good. Um, yeah. So should have got more upgrades. Should have expanded more so that my gas income was more. And other than that, I think I well played it. This queen, low energy. That's really good. I believe the other creep queen died. So yeah, I think on his side for Protoss, because I'm not the best Protoss. Oh, I need to go back a little bit. There, on on I'm not the best Protoss player, but I'm okay. What he should have done is after seeing all those mutas, I think that big mistake where he didn't Vortex was crazy. So that was his main problem. He never got Storm. That is a big problem. He should have got Storm a long time ago. Um, so yeah, I would say that he should have expanded earlier and all that. You can see these baller Zerglings are gonna kill it, won't kill it off, but should eventually if those cannons weren't there. So yeah, these mutas, total ballers. These mutas, bigger ballers. So yeah, I want you to thank you for watching. I want you to thank yourself for watching, because that's it. Bye.